Hello, good evening, my dear friends and fellow citizens of the world. This is your friend Manoj, and today, December 10th, 2021. Glad to meet you all. And today, the topic is today is Universal Human Rights Day. So that's the topic I want to talk about. So first of all, of course, we must our stand is not only to stand for human rights, to stand for all rights of all living beings. So universal rights. We Instead of calling it as UDHR, Universal Declaration of Human Rights, we would rather call it as just UDR. I mean Universal Declaration of Rights. Rights of not only living beings, rights of properties, like a building, like a planet Earth. Some may consider planet Earth some may not consider planet Earth as a human or a living being, but still it's a property. It's like a building. It's like a home. In that sense, also the survival, the right of it must be ensured, safeguarded, to secured, so that the people and living beings dependent on it would get a better benefit. So for that's the idea. So this day is very important, Human Rights Day, because the ultimate purpose of good governance and governance system itself is to ensure the rights. However, this idea is being very much deviated, and the oligarchy means the ruling party is taking over the government, and they're controlling the government for their own personal gain, for themselves and for the associates. They are turning that government like private property, rather than it is a universal property, a government idea of government. So that's why it's called Universal Declaration of Human Rights. Ultimately the universal rights depends on universal human rights depends on the individual. I as an individual social responsibility. So we have to try to be a better individual, try to be a better contributor. That is the ultimate solution, I would say. We cannot wait for government, or we should not wait for any other big organization, and we must do our part. So they'll do their part. So overall, the teamwork will ensure the rights are safeguarded. So we should rather try to be a better team player. So that should be our mission. Even government itself, its purpose itself is to be a team player, because the government is not just a legislative branch. Legislative, judiciary, executive, opposition. Together, it is called a good government or good governance. So, Human Rights Day. Once again, I would like to emphasize that the rights is not only for humans. The planet Earth was created by the Creator, not only for the humans. We are all living as a joint family, so that's how we must work together as a better individual, as a better or a better citizen, or a better planeteer. So that's the importance of the human rights. If at all, if you cannot contribute for the Human Rights Day, at least we must try to let the people who doing it already very well, let them do it, let them contribute, without interrupting, without obstructing their service delivery, their justice delivery. So that is the idea of Human Rights Day. And first of all, and one more thing, we should make the importance of awareness of human rights to everyone. I mean, we must educate about it, because if you see once again I'm pointing out the Declaration of Independence 1776. It clearly states that the rights are coming from the Creator. Creator means, we are living in a planet Earth. So who created the planet Earth? So that's how you have to think. Maybe universe, you can say, or you can say multiverse, or we can also say as God. It's the most popular form. So Creator is a general term. So Creator means, so point of view, only the good governance should be done. So Creator may be a person, or Creator may be an institution, Creator may be an initiative. So Creator is a shapeless, formless, nameless. So that is ultimately the story of human rights starts from Creator only. The protagonist of the story is between relationship between the humans and Creator. So the government is just a middleman. The middleman should ensure we should be a value adder, not the value subtractor. So because already creator is directly serving the human rights, naturally it's happening. The process is happening naturally. The earth and sun rotates, and the climate conditions are balanced, and thereby the living condition in earth is provided. It has been a sustainable, habitable planet. So it's naturally happening. This phenomenon is naturally happening. So government itself, it's if you look at for example, imagine the story of first humans, Adam and Eva. Before Adam and Eva, before their story itself, there was a creator who gave there was a planet Earth which ran for all living beings. So after Adam and Eva came, the first humans, there was some problem between them. So only the idea of government came in to settle the disputes peacefully. So the ultimate purpose of good governance is to improve the relationship between the humankind or humanity or planetes or planet citizens or earth citizens or earthlings. It should not be that should be a primary mission to improve, to better, to sustain, to safeguard, to be promoter of a general welfare, to be promoter of universal welfare. So these are all the main ideas of the good governance. However, these ideas are put in backseat, and printing money and investing in military infrastructure, they are given more priority by ruling parties. Maybe that may be profitable for them, but it ultimately is going to destroy the whole planet along with them. If Titanic sinks, everyone is going to sink. Even if they can take a lifeboat and get away, how long they can travel in a boat in a cold winter night? That's how our planet Earth is a small ship like Titanic. They can't escape planet Earth, and they can't go and sit in Mars in a lifeboat. We have to ultimately safeguard our only home planet Earth with the human rights and rights of not only human rights, because to run a planet Earth, more than humans, there are a lot of living beings contributing a lot. So we have to give them proper respect also to ensure the human rights. If you really love our fellow humans, we should also love whoever contributes whoever supports the humans. For example, planet Earth. Planet Earth is nurturing humans like a mother, like a parent, like a great friend, like a BFF, best friend forever. So anyone who loves the humankind, or anyone who wants to serve human rights, should also serve the planet Earth. So because planet Earth is free for our friend, we can't ignore our free for our permanent friend. It's a very integral part of our life. So however, this idea is itself, the core of the planet is fully automated. It runs automatically. But I don't know why these governments are printing so much money, and if you look at the USA defense, that I think they're spending around 2 billion per day, maybe around 6,000, 12,000, 10,000 crores. See, totally, ultimately, who is the number one responsible for such a bad governance? Means ultimately, I would say we the people only. We the people are the majority. If majority are letting them do, diverting the good governance, we are letting them to divert the good governance on our only home. We should ensure that the good governance should happen, should sustain not only for our generation, for future generation also, because the planet where we are living is not given directly from the creator. It's also given by our ancestors, our predecessors, and our fellow citizens, and our fellow living beings and fellow non-human citizens. So it is a joint home owned by everyone. It's not just solo home of humanity, planet Earth. So what the planet Earth is a planet A. So for securing the human rights, first thing we should secure is our home planet, because the home is the basic identity address for everyone. So people, if you have secured home, then people can self-sustain themselves, and they can build a better version of their life for themselves. So this is my request to you. So let us all educate everyone about the human rights and importance of it, and let us all ensure that the long time success of human rights and universal rights also. So on this day, I also remember Eleanor Roosevelt, the founding chairperson of draft of the Universal Declaration of Human Rights. That photo where she is holding the Universal UDHR document is 1948 photo. That photo is my great inspiration personally. I thank her on this day. I also thank the the committee members of the drafting committee of the human rights for bringing the great document to life. And also I remember the first article of the document, all are free and equal. What a wonderful language, what a wonderful word. So thank you once again. I will meet you another day with a better topic. Thank you.